With this channel basically being named after me, I like to share things that I'm interested in. This is one of those things that has to do with some of the things that I collect, specifically action figures. So if you like this type of content, please make sure you interact. Let me know you like it. I'll try to make more of it. If not, I'll still make it on occasion, just not as much. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and show off one of my collections. In 1993, they tried to do a live-action version of Mario Brothers. So yes, this is the Mario Brothers figure collections, which I'm sure you kind of got from the title of this video. So I have some of the cards, so I figure I'll show off the cards first. I do have all of these figures. I am missing the Goomba's coat, as well as his fire blaster. But I have all the other figures, so I'll show you them here in just a few moments. So here's the cards. You can pause it if you want to read it. That's the Goomba. Luigi Mario. Mario. If you know, you know. If you watched the movie, they made jokes about that. Koopa. Spike. And Iggy. These are my original figures. I did have these from back in the 90s. And this one here, you can see the Swollen's price tag. I think some of these are from Kmart too. I don't remember where everyone bought them. You can see here the Swollen's tag from $5.99, right? And that one there is from Kmart for Spike. That's kind of cool. I don't think they'll have the other ones from Swollen's as well for Koopa. I don't know if I have, that one's also from Swollen's for Mario. So yeah, like I don't have like all of them with the price tags. Some of them are missing. I think that one might be Luigi's. Yeah, and that's the Goombas. So yeah, but these are the ones that I still have. Just think it's kind of cool to have the cards. Some people like to collect the cards, some don't. So let's go ahead and show you the figures. So here is Mario. It's to look like the actor from the movie. He does come with his own belt. The belt does clip on here. It's like kind of punches on. You can take it off. So you have his plumber's belt with the plumber's tools inside of there. He has those boots that they used in the movie. You put the cartridges in to fire them off and jump. Those are those jump boots. Kind of their way of describing, you know, explaining why he's able to jump like that. He's got a wristwatch on. Mario does come with this. So it's like kind of like it's kind of like a group of tools together for plumber's tools. And it's got the plunger. So you push this down. I don't like to leave it under pressure, but this will lock into place. And then you pop this and it pops out. You can like knock over the figures with it, so it's spring loaded. It still works. It's kind of wild. So you put that in his hand. You just kind of like lay that in the grip there, so you can kind of stand up with it. And there's his weapon. So there's Mario. Mario. And Luigi Mario. So he also has his own belt with tools, his tool belt for plumber's tools. And he has those boots on as well. Of course, he's wearing green overalls to symbolize like the characters in the game with the blue shirt. Backwards green hat. And he came with this. So he has a big old wrench. But it's the same type of weapon here. Same thing where you kind of load this in and pop it out. Spring loaded. And that likewise goes into his hand. So he holds that and he can stand with that, and there he goes with his weapon. Next, I will show you Koopa. So there is King Koopa. Hopefully get this to focus a little bit. All these figures, their legs swing out, their arms swing out, and their heads swivel. Not a lot of articulation besides for that. The arms are kind of in a fixed position. They can just be raised and lowered. And the legs, same thing with all of them. And I don't remember if he actually came with this or the fireball thing, but I usually give him the de-evolution gun, if you remember this from the movie. So this pops in here, and then you pull this here, and it pops it out. It's got the scope on it and all that. So that's the de-evolution gun. I'll usually put that in Koopa's hand. think it says on the cards. I just didn't read it recently. So Goomba. As mentioned, I'm missing his coat and his fireball blaster. But that's what the Goomba looks like. Big old boots. Looks much cooler with his coat on. Just a reminder of what that looks like. That's how he's supposed to look. Much cooler with the coat. Wish I still had it. All right, and then let's go with Spike next. There's Spike. Never did like that haircut, but, you know, hey, to each their own. And I don't know, again, if he came with it or not, but I have one of the fireball guns. Just pop that in again. This is the trigger here. Oh, that's not popping out right. That actually popped out too far. Okay, there we go. So that was sticking a little bit. Not good. Let me try that again. There we go. All right, not sure what happened there. I guess when I was cleaning it, kind of messed it up a little bit. Anyway, that's the fireball gun. I do have two of those, so I usually give one to Spike, and then I give the other one to Iggy. And there's Iggy. And here's another fireball gun for him. Hopefully this one works much better. Yeah, that one nice. That one's nice and smooth. So I guess one of mine are going out. This one's still in pretty good shape, pretty good condition. The other one, I guess, is going out just a little bit. So there you go. 1993 Super Mario Brothers toys from the movie. A lot of people wish that we would just forget about the movie. I didn't think it was terrible. I liked Super Mario Brothers as the game, at least. So it was interesting to see him live action. So it wasn't terrible. We never did get that sequel, but I'm kind of okay with that. Anyway, did you ever see the movie? Do you have these figures? Let me know in the comments.